Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to meet you, even though indirectly and in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic. I hope we are in a good health. Amen. My name is Nani Rohaeni, a policy analyst of Garut Regency and also a representative of the Indonesian Policy Analysts Association. On this occasion, I'd like to present you our research, namely the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the implementation of empowering the role of women in West Java. This research was funded by Program Consortium Research and Innovation to speed up handling the COVID-19, the SECBRIN LPDP. And let's start with the background and purpose. More than 6 months, the COVID-19 pandemic has shaken people's lives, particularly women's. The government decision to lower the spread of COVID-19 by ordering people to have activities at home has put more workload of women who are among the vulnerable groups. The role of women as individual and social being has decreased and result in disruption of the society system. The purpose of this study was to determine the impact of not implementing women's empowerment program during the COVID-19 pandemic. Who-based analyzes women's role seen from their position in handling indirect productive work or domestic and direct productive work of public. First, the role of women tradition. Second, the role of the transition. Third, the dual role plays women in the life of stewards, performing both domestic and public. Fourth, the egalitarian role span women's time and attention for outside activities. And the last, the current role is the impact of women's choice to be independent. By Ansel, the reproductive role is an obligation for women, but today, at the same time, they are demanded to have productive and social role. This shows that women are important, and studies say that the role of women in development is vital. One of the points in the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs, is gender equality, which is triggered Indonesia to start promoting the Women's Empowerment Program. Going to research methods. This research uses qualitative methods with data collection technique, through literature study, observation, and in-depth interviews with various parties. Result and discussion. Almost all of the Women Empowerment Program come from the state budget or the regional expenditure budget. In this COVID-19 pandemic situation, many of these funds went for handling the outbreak and didn't cover the Women's Empowerment Program. In this case, the Office for Women's Empowerment, Child Protection and Family Planning of West Java took a policy to carry out activities by involving first, female head of family, second, the coordinating board for women organization or joint women organization, third, public participation for the welfare of women and children, as known PUSPA. In addition, its regency or city has unique activities such as Great Girls School in Bandung, Mother School in Bogor, and economic empowerment through cooking practices every Friday at the city of Cimahi. The above program appeared before the Sekoper Cinta program. After the pandemic, we can see women's empowerment program on 5 indicators. First, development role, improve the quality of women's resources so that they can play a role in development. Second, budget absorption of budget for productive activities in moving the wheels of the economy. Third, family resilience, strengthening the existence of the family as a whole. Fourth, strengthening family economic. Alternative business after work layoff in order to meet daily needs. And the last, healthy and prosperous family socialization, increase understanding and application for a healthy lifestyle. Conclusion. Increasing the role of women in development through the Women's Empowerment Program still depend on one source, which is the state budget and regional budget. So the funds cannot go to this program in the pandemic situation. For this reason, we need a way that doesn't only focus on one source, but with other parties. Suggestion and recommendation implementing the Women Empowerment Program. First, the need for alternative financing scheme through cooperation with various parties. Second, the Ministry of Women's Empowerment and Child Protection should collaborate with other relevant parties. And third, focus on building joint effort to prevent the spread of COVID-19 by utilizing the capabilities of each individual or group. Okay, that is all I have to say. Thank you very much for your attention. To conclude it, let's always keep healthy and keep up the spirit. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.